Hi YouTube, this is Savvy Songbird, and I am coming to you today to share with you my initial thoughts on the hair that I'm currently wearing. I am wearing 2 bundles of Eurasian body wave hair by New Star Hair Team or New Star Hair Company. I've heard it a couple of ways. And I installed this yesterday using a new method that I am going to call the weekend sew-in method. So let me tell you a little bit about how I installed it, and then I'll get on to the review about the hair. I usually wear my hair with combs and clips, and for the purpose of this weekend, I did not want to have to take my hair on and off throughout the weekend, and I had just created this unit and have not put any combs or clips in it so far. So I wondered if I would be able to sew it down to some plaits or loose braids, whatever you want to call it, because I do not know how to braid my hair down. I just don't have the texture of hair that really braids well anyway, so there was no purpose in my entire life for me to learn how to braid. So I don't know how to braid my hair down to my scalp. And if I just want to sew it down for a couple of days, I didn't see the point of going and letting someone else braid it down. So I wondered if it would stay on if I just sewed it down to a couple of points throughout my head, and it worked. And so that's how I have it installed. I just have it sewed down to about 6 points. It's like 4 at the top and then 2 in the back, where I have the hair plaited up. And so I do have a video on how to do that if you're interested in it at all. So that's how I installed the unit. The entire process probably takes 45 minutes to an hour. It took a little longer because it was my first time doing it. This will be a quick fix if you just want to wear the hair for a couple of days to a week. It will, keep it on your head without you having to sleep in combs or clips. So that was the whole purpose behind me sewing it in that way, so that I would not have to sleep in combs and clips, and I could just keep it in overnight. So on to the hair. I actually really like this hair. I've said in the unboxing of this hair that I felt like it was gonna feel like there was nothing on my head, and I really do feel like there's nothing on my head. It is very, very lightweight. It has I think maybe a natural sheen, not too shiny. One con that I have noticed is it doesn't seem to hold curls as well as I would like for it to. I used a 1.5 inch barrel curling iron, and the curls have dropped. I curled it this morning, and I've touched it up a couple of times for the video, and the curls just kind of dropped. It's very soft and silky, and I like it a lot, and I hope that it will hold up. I do think that it is virgin hair. When I put heat on the hair, I'm not getting any synthetic smells. When I unboxed it, I did not smell anything. There was no corn chip smell. It feels like hair. It doesn't feel like there's anything synthetic in the hair. So I really think it's virgin. And oh, I got a little snag. So we will see if it will, just like then I got that little tangle. I hope that it does not tangle on me. But right now, for the most part, my hands are able to go right through it. I did experience a little bit of shedding, but not much. 1 or 2 strands here or there. When I'm running my hands through right now, I'm not getting anything. But earlier I brushed it or combed through it or something, and I can remember having a hair come out, a hair or 2. So I don't know that whether there'll be excessive shedding with it or not. Just a couple of strands, and that's been it. This hair absolutely achieved the look that I was going for, because I wanted a more natural look, and so I do feel like I got that with 2 bundles. And I mean, again, it's like I'm really walking around with my own hair on my head. That's how it feels. It feels so lightweight and silky in texture, and it blends pretty well with my hair. I'm always, concerned about that. I have not gotten into wearing closures yet, and so I always want to make sure that whatever hair I am wearing blends well with my natural hair. So those are my initial thoughts. I think this is pretty good hair. I think it is virgin hair. It is very lightweight and fluffy and bouncy, all the things I thought it would be. Um, um, and I'm just not quite sure how well it's going to hold a curl over time, so we'll see if that will improve. But so far so good. I really like this hair. And again, this is New Star Hair Company or Hair Team. I've heard it different ways. Eurasian, and it's 2 bundles of 14 inches. And yeah, I will come back in the next couple of weeks or 2 to 3 weeks and give you an update on what I think of this hair. So until next time, this is Savvy signing out. Again, did it again. Until next time, this is Savvy signing out. No, no, no.